You're like a circle that floats around me.
In here, you all in the comments, let me know what you all think. Poke some holes, right? Lord, size is much. Guys, thanks for watching. Lord. All right, time to go. Please tell the people the team that you back to.
Well, I can show you. That one right there.
God. I'm gonna edit that out in post, right?
Welcome to the Fantasy Pavilion. We go live in 10. Number 9.
8. Yo! 7.
Number 6.
5.
Entry. Yes, guys, welcome back to the Fantasy Pavilion, your home for fantasy sport, and we are here to discuss game week 2 in FPL. I'm joined by my Tottenham expert and our current winner and champion, Kevin Lala. Kevin, thank you.
Hi.
And of course, I have to add something else to that resume. Now, semi-amateur professional dart player as well. Right, big up, right?
Up and coming, hopefully, yeah.
It's up and coming, yes. Big up. I have been Kevin has been joining us recently in some dart tournaments and doing really well, man. Enjoying it. So big up to Kevin.
It's a nice line. It's a good vibes and everything. It's fun.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, man. So of course we are here to discuss game week 2. We would have already reviewed game week 1, so we're not going back there to that stress. We are just gonna stick talking about game week 2. But of course we have to talk about big up this fraud all the time. Not here, I'm missing you. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming through. Right. So yeah, we wanna start off the foot on a different note. We wanna look at things a little differently. So game week 2, and I'm bringing up here the FDR chart, and I think what I want to do first and foremost, which game, and now I don't like playing fixtures, Kevin, as you know. But
I like playing fixtures. Yeah, I more watch fixtures than anything.
So if we were to follow suit of this chart, right, we would be wary of the Arsenal game.
Right.
We would jump on the Villa. We will not get any Bournemouth assets. We will not get Brentford, Brighton, Chelsea. Who bear with me, right? According to the chart, we will not get Palace for sure. Because that red is a blood red kind. That's a different red compared to the other reds. That is not good there. We will consider Everton assets possibly. Bear with me. According to the chart.
I agree as well.
Fulham Wolves. No, I definitely don't need a chart to tell me I want Fulham assets. Right? Leeds Southampton. They are saying that that's a good fixture.
Yeah, that's a good picture
Arsenal
after last week.
Is a sus fixture. Liverpool, Crystal Palace is a fixture to jump on, but we know better. City assets are great for the Bournemouth fixture. United assets are good for, according to the chart. Newcastle, Brighton. Nottingham Forest is a bit of a grey area there with the West Ham fixture. Southampton, Leeds is a good one to tackle. Spurs, Chelsea is a one to stay away from. West Ham, Nottingham is one to take advantage of. And Wolves, Fulham. No. I disagree with some of these things on this chart, obviously. Right?
Yeah, this is a guide, and there's a tool that this is a guide, and there's a tool that's available to everyone on the fantasy site.
No, right? Are you rolling your transfers? Ever?
Oh yeah, I am rolling my transfers. Unfortunately, I don't have Haaland.
So no temptations at all to bring him in, or no temptation to bring in
one temptation.
Anybody?
So there is one temptation. The Spurs. Sorry, that's a lot of noise. Yeah, the Spurs Chelsea game, I have 2 assets facing off each other. I have Mount and I have Kane. Right? So I am considering, I don't know. I don't think I would jump on it. But those are 2 attacking, so I may not lose as much points as if they were defenders. right? But they're clashing against each other, and I can't move them on to someone else. But if you still watch the fixture difficulty, you'll see that you see in game week 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm not too narrow-minded on the game week 2. I can a little beyond as well. So like if you scroll down and you see Chelsea and Spurs, right? You'll see, yeah, keep going. All right, so Chelsea, right? Chelsea have leads after Leicester. Spurs have
Correct.
Wolves and Nottingham Forest, right?
Right.
So I could hold my breath for at least 1 week, which I don't
Yeah.
mind, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If either Mount or Keane do give me some returns, it's not like it take away from the other guys' returns. If
Yeah.
they were defenders, then I would be like thinking 2-3 times about it. But since it's just only game week 2, I said it in the ending of the last show, I made these picks for a reason, right? I didn't only look at game week 1. I looked at the first 5 game weeks, maybe the first 8 game weeks, and I chose my team, right? So just because one or two players didn't do all that great, right, or didn't live up to the hype, or didn't live up to the preseason or anything like that, I'm not shipping them out as yet. There's only one game. I'll continue going forward as it is.
All right.
Um,
Solid.
and I also had to say that I have the point 0.5 in the bank,
Right.
right? That
Solid.
was a strategy that we mentioned before.
Of
So
course.
it's not that I have Kane and I can't move to Haaland. I actually have the money to actually go to Haaland, right? It's more of a choice to stick to my guns and to my choices from before.
Oh.
So that's all I'm going about.
So besides Haaland, obviously, anybody else was on your radar that tickle your fancy? And I mean, looking ahead at this chart, right? Looking ahead at this chart, is there anyone that you don't have yet that entices you maybe for game week 3? You might maybe want to start using the transfers game week 4. Any fixtures that looking tasty? Because there's a lot of
Um,
green blocks
yeah.
there, like Arsenal have a few green blocks there, Brentford have a few
Okay,
green
so I
blocks.
was one of the few that actually went without Jesus,
Right.
right? So Arsenal fixtures, right? This actually might be a good week to bring him in. Leicester, did they concede? They conceded 2, right, against
Yes, they
Brentford last
did
time.
against
Yeah,
Brentford, correct.
and I think they got injuries in the back as well. They don't
Yes,
have the top keeper as well, right? So
correct.
attacking assets against Leicester might be good. And then right after that is Bournemouth, Fulham, two promoted sides, Aston Villa, which did not start off too well,
Start of hot, correct,
right?
correct.
So again, Arsenal assets are looking decent. I know you don't like to hear that. I know you would
No,
you would
it's
yeah,
I have to be fair. No, I have to be fair. They're looking at least for the fixtures. Even up, I
yeah.
will even dare say up to the Manu game. Now, if Manu
Up to the
fix their
Man U game,
life
even if
by
Man U,
then, yeah.
yeah.
If they fix their affairs, put their affairs in order, then okay. But
Hmm.
based on barring any unforeseen injuries or anything like that, Arsenal are looking decent. Those are decent fixtures to get
Yeah.
attack assets at
So
least.
Haaland and Jesus are the two main ones. There are a lot of smaller, cheaper players that once I roll my transfers, I could use. So like I was talking about Jusberry Hall, I liked him for Leicester,
Right.
right? I think Leicester has like an up and down what do you call it? FDR. So you have a red and a green and a red and a green, right? So after Arsenal was a bit solid in the back with Saliba, right? So that might give Leicester some problems as well. Um, right. So yeah. Who else? There were some cheaper options in Chenko as well. This is another Arsenal person, right? But it's not like I have to break up my team to actually bring them in as yet,
Yeah.
right? Um, Fulham actually have two nice games now. The striker might be actually a good one, Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Might be actually a
Solid.
good option right now. But I
Hold
think
on,
a
I'm
lot of
not.
people have, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think a lot of people have Pereira. So Andres, yeah.
Yes. As
And
of
I think in the game itself, I think he was on set pieces and he was actually pretty attacking and creating the play. So I think a lot of people are just happy with him as well, just having him alone. Um, yeah, and mainly that's it. All the others are smaller, like I won't say smaller as in talent wise, smaller as in price wise, right? So
what about
if like
good.
what's his name Liverpool, if Liverpool
Darwin
have
and
the two
Darwin is
Liverpool,
okay.
yeah, so Darwin right now Liverpool defense not looking too hot, but just after the
Sure.
first game, right? Salah, even though he got the points, right, it was almost like a boring point. It wasn't. He wasn't really
It wasn't
like.
because he was magical. It wasn't because
No,
he
it
was.
wasn't because it was magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Sure.
like a cleanup. It was, and he wasn't controlling the game or anything like that, right? So Salah, honestly, like if things really get bad, Salah might have to leave, and Nunez might actually be a better option for him, right? Now that will be what's that? Up and lateral. It's not only defenders. You have to go. You have to cross defenders to strikers, right? So you need at least two transfers for that, right?
True. True.
So
Unless you're saying you want to get rid of Kane and get Darwin, but then that don't make
yeah,
sense.
then that's the next
Yeah.
thing, which I
Yeah.
can do. I mean, if I get rid of Keane, I can bring in Darwin. I'll have the money to have a 6.0 striker and bring him up to Jesus. But again, I will wait for my two transfers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But Liverpool, I'm hoping they bounce back. I'm pretty sure this game week they would do a lot better. Like it was a little wake up call for them, so they
Yeah.
might tighten up.
But
Salah,
we saw
yeah,
Crystal Palace play, and they didn't look terrible against
they didn't
Arsenal.
look terrible. I just
Um,
find like Crystal Palace, like the attacking was more. It wasn't that controlled in a sense,
sure.
right? They were kind of like taking not wild shots, but whatever small opportunity they had when it wasn't even an opportunity, right? And yeah, all the players like when they're going forward, they're looking like they were falling over. They weren't like stopping with the ball, having control, picking out passes. It was just like I don't know if that was just their style this year, where they just tried to flew and get it into the net off a rhythm, or what it is. But yeah, so those are points where I may bring down and bring back up. Sorry, bring down to so like Robinson, I'm bring him down to a 4.5 or 5, or get a 2 million to spend there. Salah, if I go Salah to Son or Salah to Sterling or one of those guys, right? Then I'll get an next 2-3 million there to spend on somebody else. So
No, does this tempt you?
yes or no, yes or no. I don't know. I really don't know. I got burnt with him before. That's why I'm so against it.
But he's starting contrary to what we know.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's starting. This is not what I expected from him at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And against Liverpool out of everyone too.
Bro,
Right?
that's it.
Yeah.
Those green blocks mean nothing now because
No.
that was a FDR heaven. It was like, all
Yeah.
right, Liverpool should be spanking what Liverpool was spanked and spared. So yeah, but again, we'll see. We'll see how
Six
they
point
are.
five to just have as your second striker isn't bad.
Yeah.
There are a lot of 6.0s. So the guys from Nottingham Forest,
Iwoni and Surridge and all
Ioni,
them.
and yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few well like Brighton attack and those guys,
Mhm.
Morpay, somebody Crystal Palace. So for 0.5 more, he's not a bad option. I think he's only 6.5 striker actually, and I don't think any of the 5.5s other than like Moore and those guys. I think it's Moore. He's the only one from Brentford or from
One more. One. I think more is now
yeah
Brighton.
Moore. Yeah, he's a striker. He's the only one that below 6 that actually played. So.
Okay. Right. So what I
So if
want
you
to
want to
look
have
at,
two strikers, yeah, I mean
yeah,
you're going for 6 or 6.5 anyway. So
I just want to look at the trends in the transfers. So we have it filtered here to TSP, right? Team selected by. And I just want to look at the trend. So Ward is 26.3. He is now the highest. Own goalkeeper 22.6 is Mendy, 80.9 Allison. Trent still up there as one of the big boys, 56.2. Cancelo 45.1. James 39.1. Nico Williams 27.4. And Zinchenko 24.2.
now you've seen Zinchenko price went up, huh?
Right.
So
Yeah, 5.1. Yeah.
yeah.
There was some price rises and price drops, yes.
Hmm.
Salah still has 62.7 because he spared his blushes. I would have loved to see if people would have sold Salah after game week 1 because people sold Kane like he was nothing after game week 1.
Hmm.
Jesus as well. I would have loved to see that. But Salah 62.7, Martinelli up there 26.0,
If Son had kicked off, I think that would have happened. Yeah,
probably,
yeah.
probably,
It's just
probably,
because it had the Haaland Kane debate, and then
yeah,
Haaland kicked off, Kane didn't,
yeah,
right? So
yeah, true.
I have to ask something about Salah now, right? So
Mhm.
they always have these
Game
nugget
week two,
trends. Yeah, the game week two. Now they
proof,
said out Kane don't score in the first month, right? And well, he starts off on
and
that
it's
that that
factual. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. So now Salah not going to score in game week two. Do we keep him? Do we not captain him? Do we what?
Well, everyone captained him last season. I didn't captain him in this game. I captained Antonio game week two last time. I remember that. And
Right, but this season now, if you
right?
don't have Haaland, right? Like you still captain him.
No, I would know. Okay, okay. Let's look at it this way. If it is you're
Right.
so superstitious and you're worried and you have Haaland, I say Captain Haaland because
Right.
Haaland fixture is favorable. Now, Bournemouth is no pushovers, but it was just Aston Villa, and I think Man City have enough firepower to roll over. You never know. But it didn't concede, blah, 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 blah. But based on the fixture, I will say if it is you have Haaland, I see no problem in putting the captain on Haaland and vice captain Salah.
And based on superstition.
Based on superstition as well. If you're so worried, but because no, we have to look at it differently now. Now that Mane is not there, the pressure on the owners is on Salah even more because Diaz is not it yet. Yes, he was amazing at the end of last season, but again, this is a Mane-less team now, and Diaz's workload is going to be even more.
Hmm.
They have no midfield. Let's be real, no midfield. They have no eights, no tens.
I
They
think on
have
the transfer
sixes,
market, they started to panic, and it's the first time Liverpool panicking to buy a player because
right?
they're looking for a midfielder now, and because of injuries, they're in a little pickle now. Yeah.
Of course, because I don't know if Thiago is fit because he came off injured. Keita is still injured. Minamino, right? So
Jota, yeah.
Jota, right? But he's not midfield, but still, yeah, right? And
Yeah.
they have a lot of issues. But again, I mean, I'm sorry to dwell in the past, but no money, and you're seeing that big hole and gap there. I don't think Brighton would have run right the way that if Mane was in that team. He would have broken up some of those plays, but Brighton was having a feeling in the
Not
midfield.
Brighton, you're talking about Fulham,
I
right?
say Brighton, Fulham, sorry, Fulham,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Crystal Palace are allowed to do that. Now they don't necessarily have the players like Fulham does, but they
Yeah.
have some. They have the better attack. Maybe they have Salah.
Yeah, yeah, they have so much
Yeah,
options in attack
so much
actually.
options.
So,
It's just that I think if Gallagher was still there to add to that, but the guy who replaced Gallagher is pretty decent.
yeah, he's
Um,
good. Yeah.
right, he's pretty solid. So I'm watching to see what they do, but to me, I given the advantage to Palace only because Liverpool have a lot of work to do and they have to change the way that they shape up the team. They have to change it and they have to start
Mhm.
that way.
I
There's
think both
no
Liverpool
two.
and Man City gonna change about the play. I think they're going back to this forward row where they're gonna pass most of the stuff through that center forward now. So
Well we have to see, and I think they should start that one. They have to start that one if they want to have a prayer and hope and chance.
yeah, they'll have to
Of
start
course, in
him
some
and
trouble. Use
have
that
him like
speed.
Haaland in a
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
Need to use that speed. To use that speed.
yeah.
But we will see. Let's
Yeah, we'll
come
have to see
down.
this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's see what the strikers trend is. So Jesus still up there,
right,
71. Haaland now 56.2. Darwin 24.5. Greenwood 22.6. Mitrovic low.
right. So you
Now,
seen Haaland went up and Keane went
yeah.
down.
The people
So
that now the two guys that tickling my fancy, honestly, Kevin, Bamford, Mitrovic. I have to admit, Darwin twinkling my eye a little bit. But I'm not going to. I'm rolling my transfers, of course. I'm not gonna,
one of
because I
my
don't believe in that.
I have a second team. I actually made a transfer.
Well,
This is
well, yeah,
a random transfer.
right.
I
Who's
brought
mhm.
in Rodrigo
Okay, right?
from
Solid,
Leeds just because
solid.
of the
Twinkling
fixture
my
and yeah,
twinkling. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Rodrigo was very solid. As I
and I
said,
think I
I was
had
very
somebody like Bailey or somebody that was like, okay, well, you're not
uh,
really doing anything.
trap,
You're gonna
a
drop in
trap,
price. Let me just make it one time,
a
right?
trap. But
Yeah, I got
I
rid of
was
him and brought in Rodrigo.
I was very I wouldn't I was very as I said, I was very upset that I didn't know that Bamford was fit. I really didn't know. I was so
Yeah,
mad because Bamford had made my team early o'clock. early o'clock, you would have been in my team, right? So we could. I just wanted to look at the TSBs and just look at the trends and see
Now,
what
I think
people
on
are
the
doing.
first, if we scroll straight up,
Hmm.
um, the first, all the way up, straight up. Right. Status. If you click on status on the left, the first tab on the left, right? They'll give you like a breakdown of even of who was the most brought in and brought out. Go down again, yeah. Right. So these
Yeah,
are the
yeah,
people, right? So you can see who got the price drops and stuff. So if you're looking at different trends now of who actually selling and who actually buying, and they actually have all the people. Like if you press more, you see all the people bought and all the people sold and stuff. So you see Kane, Jesus, Perisic, right? Imagine
hmm,
Spurs won 4-1 and three of their assets are
yeah.
most transferred out.
Being shipped out, and
Yeah.
I think this is the worst time to do that because Chelsea are not looking good. Chelsea
Yeah.
are not,
It's,
and
it's
that
still
is.
going to be a really, really hard game.
I
Um,
agree, but
yeah.
I just saying Chelsea did not look good at all. A
Right.
better team would have caused some trouble, and to me, but if you see Spurs score 4 goals and none of them was Son and King, bro, that gives me a lot of encouragement because
Oh, yeah,
imagine
definitely.
when Son and King get on that score sheet now,
Hmm.
trouble. And Son did miss a few good chances, and Kane as well, to 1 or 2. So it wasn't to say that they
Oh,
didn't have shots.
Kane did drop a little deeper. He didn't play as
Well, he
forward,
always
but then
plays as a
he has
10.
been doing he has
Yeah,
been doing that
most
for a
places
while.
are
Yeah.
10. So I'm not
So,
surprised. I'm not
mm.
surprised. Right? So
But
and
yeah, look
again,
at
so
Mitrovic. You see how high up Mitrovic is.
yeah,
I think.
he scored, he
Oh, he
contributed for
actually he actually went up
13
in
points.
price too. six point
Yeah, he
six.
did, Yeah, he did. That same the Monday night. Monday night.
Yeah.
As you can see, Martinelli up there as well too. Darwin up there. Darwin would have brought in nine
No,
points.
okay, yeah, right
Gross,
after that,
yeah.
Gross
I'm
has start.
shocked Gross is
Sure.
here because that to me might be a one-off. Because Gross,
Yeah,
I love
and
Gross. I had Gross when back in the day when Gross was amazing, but Gross is very up and down, up and down.
yeah, and
Oof.
Shaw as well. You have to be careful with Shaw because I think they have two new centre backs are coming in that will
Yeah,
challenge his place as well.
I
So
agree fully.
yeah,
All right,
Botman and
coming.
somebody else. Yeah.
This is
So,
not my main, but this is just one of my team. This is not my main team, but yeah,
yeah.
I'm not.
Are you worried about after this game week about your Newcastle assets because they have a
Yes, genuinely, actually, genuinely. But I will let me just enjoy the points in the next
yeah,
game,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I'll worry
And
about
we'll
that.
deal with that in
Yeah,
game week
that's a
next week
future,
in game week
Jared.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a future.
yeah,
Right now, game week 2. Make sure my team set up. Make sure anybody I don't want on the bench, not on the bench, and I get to go from there. I not beat it up. So we'll just run through really quickly who's fixtures looking good, who looking good. So of course Villa, Everton.
that looking like
Um,
a good game. Both of them are
yeah,
really bad off, and they could actually do something. Yeah.
yeah. I
So
won't. I won't run to the bank for it. I won't
no,
get
I
it.
won't run to the bank again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, based on what
But
I
okay, like
saw,
if
though,
someone actually matching up the team or
yeah.
taking a minus for it to try and bring in Haaland and they need to get extra, Everton has some nice cheap assets and
Onana
Aston Villa as well.
recently joined.
Right?
Cody
Yeah.
joined. Right. You never know.
Right.
Onana is
True.
looking might be a decent shout.
Mm-hmm.
But as playing wise, no, they have no strikers. No out and out striker
Yeah.
yet. So the problem. So that's the problem with that. But I mean, who look good? Honestly, the Corey looked okay. Great. Gordon was a shadow of
Gordon.
himself. He was
Yeah.
a
I
shadow of
think the
himself.
pressure might be on him, but a lot is
Yeah,
expected from him now.
yeah.
So,
But I
but
think
he's somebody to keep eye on now. So
yeah, this game should be even, and I don't see why they can't jump out
yeah.
and cause some trouble fast and good. Because if Bournemouth could do it, who's Everton? But Everton need to
Yeah.
work on the scoring. Arsenal, Leicester, of course, everybody drinking the Kool Aid and everybody over anxious and overexcited and
Yeah.
overthinking
But
it.
this
But
this is a lot more even than you
this
think.
is a test here. Now,
Yeah.
yes, Leicester depleted, but Leicester one of our bogey teams. They always give us trouble. As long as
Leicester and
Vardy
once
has
Leicester come out on the
oxygen,
day, yeah, Leicester come out on the day too. Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, but once Vardy's oxygen is lungs, and playing against Arsenal is a different kettle of fish. I'm always
Leicester
in
didn't play
favor
bad in
of
the
it.
last game, eh? Leicester
No,
Madison was
no.
on fire.
It's just that
Yeah.
they have no defense and goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. So it will be a kind of game where they have to outscore the other team, which they try to do, and they can do it. But Arsenal, I have to admit, maybe a little more disciplined in defense, so it'll be
Yeah.
pose a little more
The
challenge.
the the man of the
But
match for Arsenal last time, he will still be there. Silva.
correct,
So
correct. But Leicester have a lot more attacking power than Crystal Palace, and they're a lot more clinical. So let's see. Maybe Tillemans wants to impress his future
all the
team, his
scouts and
future
everybody,
buyers.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he might put out a master class and score some try and hit something thunderous. But for me, I think Jesus should enjoy this game. And if not Jesus will pull two men with him. Saka could fall in, Odegaard could fall in, Zinchenko
I
could fall
still,
in.
I know
So
just easier for me, but I still like in Saka more than Jesus.
Martinelli is
No, not
yeah,
Jesus.
no,
I have
no, no, no.
Martinelli.
Saka's the man. Saka's the man. I know actually with that. Saka's the man. For Leicester, obviously Madison had a good start. Castani had a really good start as well too. So they will use those kind of players to pack up the opponent's box and try and spread the defenders and cause some trouble. Vardy looked good as well.
What about
Vardy
the
had
wing
an
back
assist.
for Leicester? Pereira?
No, Castagna. Yeah, Pereira.
Castagna. Pereira,
Yeah,
Castagna.
I mentioned Castagna. Castagna will
Castagna
definitely
got
be up there.
the head shot, right? The header, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
good head shot.
Big up Vardy. Vardy assistant. As I said, Vardy loves to score against Arsenal. So you never know. It's
Yeah, so,
inevitable. This is a very interesting one here, Brighton,
yep.
Newcastle.
This will be a nice one as well, too.
Yeah, this will show now who's who, how good the first results were. If the first result mattered, right? Brighton
So the
defeated
first three games
Man,
are
of course.
evenly
And
matched games, I
yeah,
think. So I think Brighton
Newcastle.
Newcastle might actually be like a 0-0 though.
Nah, I
Um,
think it'll be a high scoring game.
Brighton high scoring, come on.
Brighton scored 2 goals against. I mean, yes, those I know, but just saying. I know
Yeah.
who to play, but still, no. Newcastle defense is very solid, and they didn't concede, but they struggle against. They did struggle against Nottingham in the first half. To be fair, right? To be fair, but Brighton midfield is pretty solid. But I think they'll go for it. Brighton's not a
Yeah.
team, and as much as Brighton, is a team that they will, if they could get in 0-0, they'll take in 0-0. But I think they will go for it and try and call. I mean, the tail's high. We beat Man U. Let's go for it and try and tackle Newcastle now. Come on,
Yeah.
that's a good start.
Remember,
Despite the
Brighton is always
state,
do good in the beginning of the season, huh?
it's
And
true.
then after
Despite the
just tape
state
off,
that
yeah.
man, I was shocked that they started so well because the team, still reeling from some of the transfers that they did and whatnot. They have no Duffy, no Corella, no Basuma. There are a lot of big boys going there, but I must say, well, that was amazing, and I think he will cause a lot of trouble against Newcastle. And after big up Trippier for Newcastle, I think he's a good shout as well, good defensive
Mm-hmm.
shout. At least for these first 2 games, they have some tricky games coming. City Bournemouth, of course, everybody targeting this now. I mean, I'm not going to, discount how great City
Mm-hmm.
are, but they did not play that. They didn't put it in. They were in second gear in that game, right? They were in second gear against West Ham. West Ham was not their usual self after the first 5 minutes, but
I want to talk a
Bournemouth.
little bit about City assets though.
Mhm.
Other than Haaland, if you don't have Haaland, would you captain? You have any other City assets?
I only I don't have Alan at all. Well, not on
Neither me. I do have
18,
Haaland. Yeah.
but Cancelo is the man, the legend for me.
Would you captain him? Cancelo is number 7. So
But
sorry,
I captain Trent in one of my teams in the last game when they played
yeah.
Fulham. I mean, so you're not averse to
Yeah, but
trying
against
things like that.
Bournemouth, I mean, other than if for people who don't have Haaland and who are afraid and looking for somebody right to captain. So like I don't have Haaland. A little skeptical about Salah, but it's on Salah right now.
Ah,
I
right,
have
right,
I have
right,
Grealish,
right,
I have Grealish,
right.
Cancelo, and Walker.
Mm.
Right.
Mm.
I kind of wanted to put it on Grealish, but I know Grealish not as fixed as Cancelo.
Yeah.
And even if Cancelo just get a clean sheet, that's 12 points there now.
Bro, even if
Yeah.
you don't assist, just a clean sheet. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a decent shout. The only thing I would say, obviously, let's see if, I mean, we can't see it, just to do it or not. But do we think that Bournemouth has enough to test City's defense more than West Ham did? That's what we have to consider.
Right. As it is right now, I don't think so. But I mean, these new players, these new teams, sorry, they could be surprising.
And they have no fear. They have no
They
fear.
have
They
no
have no
fear.
fear. Right? So I mean, Martinez is a fairly good goalkeeper. And Aston Villa's defense was not that on paper, at least not terrible. The midfield wasn't terrible. I'm not comparing to City. Obviously, City's defense is immaculate. I mean, it's
Mhm.
Cancelo, Ake, Diaz,
Now,
and
City
Walker.
assets are getting a little less roulette, but it still has a roulette.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
because Mahrez not starting, Foden might
Mahrez didn't
start.
start, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
The only
either of them
safe
started, right?
players is maybe De Bruyne, but De Bruyne expensive. Who gonna jump on De
Yeah.
Bruyne? They had to
And
break
then
up
if you
the
have the money for De Bruyne, I mean, do you really go for De Bruyne or Haaland?
Oh,
So,
Haaland, exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So
I
that's
think
the conundrum there.
Silva. I think Silva might be leaving, so he might not be playing. So
Yeah,
um, Bernardo, yeah,
Bernardo leaving. Correct,
yeah.
correct, correct. I'm not, but anyway, that's the next topic for a different time. But
Yeah.
yeah, but Bournemouth not looking bad as well. Lamar,
But I don't
looks
think City would
quality these
allow
guys.
Bournemouth to be in their box as much as that last team allowed them to be in their box.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
That is fair.
So
That is
yeah.
fair. But yeah, once
But
City control the ball and everything, I can see that. But let's be real, they did not penetrate West Ham as easy.
no, they did. No,
Yeah.
they did.
So
As I
and
said,
of
they
course there
needed the
was a
penalty, right? They
yeah, they
needed the
needed
penalty
penalty
to happen.
to open this and the goal and the goalkeeper as well too. That was
Right.
another
And the
big turning
goalkeeper was a swap, and the
yeah,
goalkeeper came
that was
out.
a
He
big
wasn't
turning point.
warm, and then
So
he brought out a bad tackle, and then
yeah. But
yeah.
Bournemouth could have enough discipline to hold them off, but and it doesn't matter as always only 100 fans they have, so it really doesn't matter. So it's not to say atmosphere will mess up Bournemouth.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see something tricky happening here. But to answer your question, Captain Allen, he can't go wrong. He should score. He should
Yeah.
score.
No, I think I would captain
Yeah.
Cancelo other than
Yeah, I
Salah.
might go. I might join that pack. That sounds good.
Mhm.
Southampton Leeds again another even one based on the start. So
Well,
Leeds started off with
Southampton
a win.
conceded 4, right? And
Four.
Leeds,
And
yeah,
Leeds
scored 2.
fired. So let's
Yeah.
see. And Leeds are firing. Bamford is back. That's all I
Yeah,
have
if
to
Bamford
say.
is back, Rodrigo actually
Rodrigo
firing as well. Yeah.
someone to target now. Someone who knows how to move. Bamford has really good movement. So you never know. Let's see how that could play off there.
So I think it's leaning a little bit towards Leeds. So if you had a look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Leeds, yeah.
Yeah, of course,
And these have some
Bamford,
nice fixtures too, eh?
Rodrigo,
These have some
yeah.
real nice fixtures too, eh?
Yeah, exactly. So
So
it's not a terrible and they're not and the team not bad. Looking at it on paper, team not bad. Now that Bamford is back, I'm very impressed. And they have a little depth. They have a little depth, so it's not terrible. And they
yeah,
did
once they
make some
bring back
transfers.
Sinisterra and those guys, it'll be good.
Aronson looked
I
good
some
as well
thinking, yeah.
too. I'm not a big fan of American football players, but Aronson looked okay.
And
Um
well, Southampton is still have the
Southampton,
James Ward-Prowse, so
yeah, every white
yeah.
process. So I mean, Che Adams, Cal Peters, solid player. Another weird one was Fulham. All right, on
Mm-hmm.
paper, I'm giving it to Fulham based on their performance.
Same
Now,
here.
Wolves did
Just on the
score.
performance, yeah.
Wolves did score, and the Wolves are now depleting their defense like rain. So they've lost Cody now, and they still have some injuries. And I don't know if Bolly's fully matched fit, but Bolly may have to play this game now. We did see a new looking defense. They're playing a back four, I believe they played 4-5, yeah, and they didn't. No, yes, least 35, sorry. And they played a back four and they didn't start Cody in that game. And so they already knew Cody was leaving. So and that defense was a bit it's a makeshift defense. We will see if maybe Totti might get a sweat now, Bali might get a sweat. They'll have to change up a few things. Podence looked alright, Wang looked
Prudence, yeah.
okay. Yeah,
But
they
Prudence
looked okay.
always look good, eh? Prudence and
Yeah,
Trincao always look
true.
good.
Put this
Yeah.
on, and yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But Fulham look great against Liverpool, and if they do the same exact carbon copy thing, I can see them causing a lot more
Yeah.
trouble on Wolves, especially with no Cody in defense.
Anybody could do that
Johnny,
to Liverpool
yeah,
have a chance to go
come
pretty
on,
far. Yeah.
exactly. It's right. Johnny might be a good asset from Wolves and Eric Nori. I think he got the assist, if I'm not mistaken. And Fulham, of
Fulham is
course.
what
You're
Andreas
looking at
and
Mitrovic, Andreas, this guy from Jamaica. He was pretty good enough.
Bobby Reed.
Right? He was very
Yeah.
decent actually. And this
Yeah, I find he was playing good ever since.
this week up another this oh gosh. Forgive me. Hold on. I have to find this.
Yeah, I'll now start to pull up stuff.
This other Fulham guy. Calling, he's a defender. He was very solid for them though. Very, very solid. Hey,
Tete, Duffy, Ream, Tosin, Robertson.
was the last one?
Tosin, Tosin?
Was it him?
Tete is the one.
Tete, yes,
Yeah.
him, that guy. Yeah, boy, solid. These guys were, and they were strong on the ball. So
Yeah, he got an assist. So
yeah, They were very, but not besides that. I was watching the game and I watched how they played, and he was very. Individually, the players were real solid, real
Yeah,
solid.
4.5
So,
as well, so not too
but of
bad.
course, not getting gas. That was one game, and of course, you know what it is sometimes, Shamir. Teams get hyped up, pumped up because they're playing the big boy and want to, throw some out on their face, and then when they're playing teams, their level, a whole different ball game. So you never
Hmm.
know, right? But yeah, Brentford playing Manu. Another one that's Manu might be on Brentford level now. Joking, joking. Sorry, Manu people. But this is
Nah,
an
Manu,
interesting
I think
one.
they still have Manu have a lot of stuff around them right now. I don't think they
Yeah,
could come out of that right
it's
now.
mental. It's mental. It's mental.
It's
It's
very
deeper than
mental,
that.
and they
According
get
to
mental
Charles, I
in
mean, yeah,
every
yeah,
single thing. They have Ronaldo up in front, giving them some thunder. They have Maguire in the back, not doing anything for them too great. Then only rumors of if they get in Frankie De Jong or not. I
correct.
think Rashford looking like he might. I don't know. There's a rumor that he might go
Yeah,
PSG now.
right,
Right,
right. Yeah, he not
right.
there. He
So
not there. Martial injury.
yeah, Martial
Then they have to
injury.
rely on these young players now to pull them up.
Yeah,
Ericsson
all
playing
the
as
people
center
that they were looking
forward.
at like
Yeah,
Anthony on the right, and they're looking for a striker. Then they was going to bring in uh, Atonovic or whatever. So somebody,
Anatovic.
yeah,
Yeah,
Atonovic, yeah.
and they're
I
looking at
mean,
this boy. Oh, he was at PSG. I think he went Juve.
yeah,
Rabiot. Some
Rabio,
interesting
yeah, yeah,
transfer. I
yeah.
really hope that's not true for them. But I mean, way
I
because
mean,
the
I can
transfer
see
they're
you doing
looking at
something like.
terrible.
I mean, he and Fred will be able to hold on that
Yeah, but
defensive middle
Rabiot
of it.
has terrible discipline. Discipline is zero, right? Not
Oh,
the kind of
really?
player
Okay,
should be
yeah. They don't
bringing
need
in.
that again, yeah.
Not the kind of player should be bringing in right now. You already had to deal with that diva up top there. You really
So
don't need that.
they're already in a kind of they're in a cloud. They have a cloud over them right
Yeah,
now, and it definitely affecting the players. As professional as they are, it definitely
yeah.
affecting them. So
Brentford, we could shout out the Silva as someone has been shouted out. I'm
yeah.
just saying the Silva look great.
What are
Um,
you 7.2 in front?
that fraud,
Yeah.
Tony up there.
I have the
They
next
got
one. I have a
Damsgaard.
Mbemo.
They
I have
got
Mbemo on my
Damsgaard
side.
now. So I
Mm.
can't wait to see what
Oh,
Damsgaard
I
does.
want to
I
see
cannot
what Dam's got
wait.
price. I wonder if it came up yet.
I checked recently. Check now. I don't know if it came up yet. But
Yes,
big up
5.5
Damsgaard.
midfielder. Oh wow, it's a midfielder. 5.5.
Well, look at that. Look at what's selling Sal. Look at that. Go on. But
Wow.
yeah, big up Damsgaard. Big up Damsgaard. For Manu, Ericsson looked okay. I think he was the only one that was really trying and stringing. But putting Bruno on the wing there really didn't make any sense, and that I think messed them up
Wait,
too.
who's that? Sorry.
Um, Man, they put Bruno. Bruno's playing wide now, and that kind of
Oh,
messed them
okay,
up.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's playing wide. But yeah, Nottingham Forest West Ham, very interesting game. This one is a very interesting game. I don't know how to call it because Forest, both of these teams started on losing ends. And Forest did not play terrible against Newcastle. They just didn't have enough bite.
Yeah.
Maybe Lingard could cause some trouble against his former loan team. Never
Hmm.
know. But hopefully West Ham could get things back going. I have Bowen, so I need Bowen
Yeah,
to
and they have
start
the
the ball
options. I
rolling.
think they have Kone now as well.
Yeah.
So
Of
they have
course.
those
So
options
things
there.
and the other guy name I can't pronounce. He looked okay when he came on. Kamaska can you have a weird name.
Yeah.
Forgive me, guy. Scamcha or something. Something. I'll learn it eventually. So yeah, West Ham could cause some trouble, but big up Bowen. I'll keep my Bowen propaganda up. I think Bowen could because Bowen had a nice crack, but somebody blocked the crack against
Yeah,
City
yeah.
when he's playing City. So he there. We saw it, he there. He there. He is there. He is present. So let's see what he could do against Nottingham.
And
Um,
Nottingham, we were waiting to see something from Nottingham.
yes,
So,
Lingard,
yeah.
Ewoni,
So
Neko Williams is a key
Johnson,
defensive
yeah.
asset. He's a good enabler and he plays. So he's a good
Hmm.
enabler that starts. So you can't go wrong with that. Yeah. This now we have a London derby, right? It's not
London
a very
Derby.
important London derby, but it's a London derby nonetheless. Um, Chelsea versus Spurs. This one I'm already calling the game and saying Spurs will win. I know, of course, Kevin, as a Spurs fan, you have to be
Yeah, I
a
would
bit
hope that,
more
but
cautious
I
than I
definitely
am.
a lot more
You
cautious,
can't
yeah.
be as rash as me.
And
But
Conte
I
against his
watched,
former team as well too. So
yes, yes, but I watched Chelsea play and they were not impressive. But again, we've seen it many times where things like this happen. Chelsea and whoever just turn up because it's Spurs or because it's another rival. So you
hmm.
never know, they might turn the screws up, but they have not been doing too well in the transfer market. They have
What?
not
No, Chelsea has done very well. They have
what just Koulibaly
no
and
Sterling, Koulibaly,
correct me. Ah,
and what's this guy name? Cucurella came in now too, and not Cucurella actually
all right.
jumped
All
in as
right.
well.
Oh, Cucurella didn't.
Yeah,
Cucurella was what barely ready for that game, but
yeah, he
yeah,
barely. I
fine.
mean, like he probably get
Yeah.
it, and he still get a little 5 minutes.
Koulibaly was good, but we saw that
Yeah,
his legs were tired, not up to fitness yet. He had to
yeah.
come on.
They got
Yeah,
rid of
he
some
got
dead
some
weight as well. They got rid
wicked
of
cramp.
Werner,
I saw they got rid
right?
of Sa. I was really
Sa and
shocked by
Werner,
that. I was
Werner gone
really
as well
shocked
too.
by that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Werner was a waste of time. I really was
yeah.
shocked
So
by
they
Sa.
get rid of yeah.
But he's back
So
to normal
they're not
though.
bad. Yeah,
He's back to normal at Red Bull, doing his thing at Red Bull though.
yeah,
Nothing
yep,
has changed, so I
yeah.
can't. I'm not surprised. But Chelsea again could turn up. You never know. But I'm not. I have nobody. I have no confidence in them right now. Maybe
I
Mount.
still afraid of Mount again. He's the
Yeah.
like the show start
Sterling,
sort of thing.
Sterling look
I'm
alright,
afraid of
you know.
Sterling. Oh, yeah,
But if you can't terrorize Everton, I mean, of course, well, penalty.
and then
You
a
can't
penalty too.
terrorize
Then, yeah.
Everton.
So maybe we
Far
should really
less for
give
Spurs
maybe
that
we should
have.
give Everton some more credit.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
Everton also have a 4.2 defender starting now.
Me. No, not me. Wrong person.
No,
Me is
Patterson.
Brentford.
Patterson.
Patterson. Hey, he
Yeah,
wasn't terrible, you know.
he wasn't bad
He wasn't
either.
terrible. And because of this injury to this boy, Ogo Code, he was bound to start now. This boy got injured.
Yeah. So I don't know if when Cody come in, if
Right.
Patterson will get kicked out,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he might. But
might
you
yeah.
never know. Mylenko looked good too. He was very
Oh, he
solid.
was always look good. Yeah, he's always looked so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, there's it.
Anyway, back to
Spurs,
Chelsea.
after
Spurs.
big,
Spurs.
I saw a rumor, a very interesting rumor. A certain team is interested in regular. And
I
if that
know we were
certain
trying to sell
team,
them to Barca, but I don't know.
nah, it wasn't Barca. It's a
Oh,
English team. And
oh
if
really?
that team is successful, I telling you one time, I am buying regular from that team. You won't guess who it is, but it's a very interesting
It's a
team.
London team or?
No. If I say anything else, you will know it is one time. But they're far from London, very far. But yeah, I definitely will be interested if Regulon goes to the ticket team. So I'm keeping my eye on that.
Okay.
Because Regulon is fit. It's just that selection is used killing him right now. But
Yeah,
once
yeah.
he goes to this, and if he goes there, woo! I am telling you, I can see that team finishing top 10 solid again. They normally do, but this will cement and solidify. All they need is a next proper striker and a midfielder. But it'll be a great transfer window for them. They're real good
Was
if they
that
get
who?
this.
Brighton?
That self,
Yeah. So
that
Spanish. So Spanish. So Spanish.
if
Right.
Brighton get
Yeah.
regular, bro, I dare. You don't have to tell me twice. I jump in it. I am jumping in.
I
Right?
would like to see him stay in the Premier League. I would like
Yeah,
to
me
see him
too. I
stay
me
in
too.
Spurs, but man.
It look like it's not happening.
But Spurs assets, Kane and Son are the best assets,
Yeah,
obviously. Right?
Emerson and all might be a
Emerson.
cheap wing
Now
back. Why
we
not
had to watch
Casino?
Kulusevski, but Kulusevski
Yeah.
plays so good that I don't
I
see they're
know,
dropping him
yes,
now.
sadly. And see,
Yeah.
no, that's my only concern. I have Kulusevski in one of my teams. So I'm studying if Richarlison just automatically gets in.
Yeah.
Or if
Well after how he
Richarlison.
played in the last game, I don't think they could drop him right now.
Yeah, they
Right?
can't. It'll be cruel.
Same thing with Secession.
And
Um
Emerson. Well, I
no,
think
no, because
who's safer?
remember
Emerson safer? I know it's different size, but just asking. Like
right now
who?
Emerson's safer because I think Doherty still have a small injury on him.
Right. Okay.
Right?
So Emerson.
But Secession, since he score and he plays so good,
Right.
right? It's his place to lose to Perisic right now.
Right. Good.
Right?
Good.
No, I
Versus
think
still working on his fitness.
yeah, I think in the third or the fourth week or something, then they're gonna have midweek games.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
only then you'll start seeing it mix up. So
Yeah, seeing it pick up.
right,
All right, solid.
yeah.
Last game, last but certainly not least, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace.
Hmm.
Not too shabby in the Anfields, Monday, 3 o'clock. I might try and go and watch that game. That's not a good game to go and watch in Ireland. Liverpool, I don't know. It didn't have the best of starts, but
No,
they dug themselves out of a hole. They scored 2 goals. Darwin looked okay. Salah needed that extra, push that magic from the sub to get him going. But Crystal Palace is a decent outfit, decent defense, decent midfield. They did solidify their midfield. Anderson is looking great as always. So I can't. But you never know. You never know. Crystal Palace are not too good away from home. If this was in Selhurst Park, I would have probably said, trouble for Palace. But let's see what they could do. You never know.
Zaha look real good. I still find Zaha still look so good in
I
Crystal Palace.
know, but he's a
I
course. I
know.
don't know, boy. He selling dreams. He
Yeah,
selling
he does. He
dreams.
does. He
He's a
really does.
great player. He's a
Yeah.
great player, but he's selling dreams, man. Frustrating. It's
I know.
real frustrating. It's real frustrating.
I said I will get him and I'll get him for the 2 weeks and I know you score those 2 weeks and sell them one time.
Well, all right. So no,
He's about
I wish you the
2 weeks
best.
left,
Big up. But I mean, I guess this is the question here as we're wrapping up the teams. Who was the best captain option for the week?
I think Haaland is the best one right now.
All right, we'll leave it. All right,
Right?
I'll leave it.
Honestly. Haaland followed by Salah.
I think
Um,
Haaland followed by Son. Now, yes, they're playing Chelsea all week, but I think because of who it is, Spurs will turn up and Spurs are in better form.
But you see
I
the
think
same
Son-
first 3 fixtures. I would rather go for one of the first 3 fixtures, but there's so much options there.
Yeah.
You see, Son might score, it's just he won't score that many or so much, right? Because I don't think Chelsea will allow him. Yes, if Chelsea end up losing, hopefully they lost. Right? I don't think they will allow Spurs to run right on him.
Big up Javid. Javid, who best captain option, bro? Talk to me. Who's the best captain option? Because people are scared of the game week 2 curse on Salah, the September curse on Kane. So let me know, Javid, what you think so far? What you think? Let me know who you think. Big up all the time. Thanks for coming through. Now, of course, rolling along very nicely, we will go straight into our. I still don't know what to call this segment yet, but
I think that's the name of it, you know.
the
I don't know what to call this team.
you don't know what to call this team, right? So it's just both of us. So let's run through now. Let's try a thing here. Shimmy. I'll have to help you out. I can't leave you alone. What formation? Based on Kevin, sorry. What formation are we looking at?
Let me see. I think not looking good, you know. Either a 4-5-1 or 5-4-1. 4-5-1?
4-5-1. Serious?
Actually, no. Let me
I
go.
have to battle here because there's 3 prime striking assets. But if you wanna, no problem.
I seen 2 striking assets right now.
Okay. No, I go in with what you say. So 4-5-1. No problem.
Who's your third
Keeper.
striking? Who's your third striking asset?
Well, you forgetting Mitrovic. You forgetting.
No, I know one that you would love as a good at. Anyway,
Who's that? It's
Bamford.
Mitrovic.
Bamford for sure.
Bamford, exactly. Mitrovic,
Bamford for-
Bamford, Haaland. That's the front 3 there, bro.
Who Mitrovic playing? Oh, Wolves. Okay.
Mitrovic
Yeah.
Wolves, bro.
All right, let's
Good.
go 3-4-3.
All right, let me just run through these comments here. So if you're feeling Salah. All right, Javi.
Yeah, I watching that too. If everyone go Haaland. Yeah.
Right, Shamir agreed. There's more up top. Oh, look, man, saying Darwin Nunez. All right. So best we play a 4-4-4.
4-3-3 or 3-4-3.
A 4-5. A 4-5-5. A 3.
3-4-3. 3-4-3.
A 4-0. A 4-0-6. You know, anything like that. That's what Liverpool have to play now to win. Oh Lord, that's a whole different one.
Yeah, that one
Right.
in contention now.
So what we saw, what 4-4-2?
Nah, for 3-4-3. I was saying 3-4-3. 3 defenders.
All right. Start any position where you want to start. Hey guys, in the comments, if you want to help us out, we'll take that too. We still not you can put anybody in the team. We're not doing that as yet. Anybody can do in the team for now. We're not there's no premiums as yet because people who normally fire didn't fire, so you could go ahead. I just will say no Salah. Salah, I think, is the only one. Yeah, no Salah.
All right,
But
cool.
anybody else, you could call it. No problem. So if you want to help us in the comments as well, greatly appreciate it. Kevin, who are we looking at? What position are we looking at?
I don't want to say this. I want to say Raya against Man U.
Okay, clean sheet, no problem.
Yeah, clean
Next.
sheet, right? Yeah? I mean, and you get some save points if Man U actually do show up.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Defenders are looking at Everton Milikovic.
I will just put my loco because I don't know
Yeah,
how
I was gonna see
Malenko
if you're
is
gonna say that.
Malenko by wait, you call
Mile-
his name Mikalenko. Mikalenko, I think you pronounce it.
Mikalenko, I'll
Yeah.
probably mix up like three different
Yeah, you
nationalities
call
names
the
there.
real different nationalities there.
Yeah.
Please forgive me, make if a spelling name wrong.
And the thing is, you understood exactly who was talking.
Yeah, I know you, but it's Everton. If
Yeah.
it just say I'm like, huh? Yeah.
Man City defender. You wanna go with regular Cancelo or try somebody new?
Feeling Walker, you know.
I would be so happy if it was Walker because I have Walker. So
Alright.
if you this is Jinta Walker, yeah. And the last defender,
Ooh, Shamir say
Robertson.
so Shamir said Cancelo Saliba tap. Interesting.
Saliba will be real good. He might get
Yeah, but
man
he's
of
not
the
a
game, but
he's
I don't know
not
if you
a
get that.
scoring as a defender.
And instead of
Gabriel is more
Trent,
the scoring.
I would say Robertson over Trent right now. I don't know why.
You'll
I'm
always
feeling
say that. So I
Robertson.
don't know if I can trust you. You always saying that.
Yeah.
But who's the next defender then?
Either Robertson or Trent
Eh? Against
against Crystal
Palace?
Palace.
Hey, you have to go with what you're saying. Midfield.
Who does benefit more from Salah? Robinson or Trent? For the assist.
That
Trent,
was
then?
it. Trent.
Right. So if Salah does not score because of the curse, they go with the next side.
Well, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair logic.
Yeah. With the curse, right?
Midfield.
Midfield. Madison against Arsenal.
Against Arsenal. All right.
And I would want to put an Arsenal midfielder or Arsenal
I know
striker.
that.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel that game will be some striking. So
Yeah.
I would say either Saka or Jesus, which would you rather? You have plenty up in front, or
Okay. You could vary the upfront.
yeah, it's just Saka. You would have put Damsgaard. Nah, that for Brentford, as he coming out, you think you come out one time?
My
Or?
boy said Diaz, Walker, Saliba. I like that.
Yeah. At least we have a Walker. Yeah, Walker good.
West Ham assist in the back against Forest.
Oh, a West Ham midfielder would be good enough.
Yeah. Harrison from Leeds. Not bad. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, Bowen is not a bad shout.
Yeah.
Bowen?
Yeah, a West Ham midfielder. Bowen, yeah.
Alright, Bowen. Oh, so you're thinking I mean, you're thinking of what's his name? What's this the guy with the most the most this guy now, the bullet header guy from West Ham. What's his name? Everybody like defender. It's Dawes. What's his name?
You want to
It
drop
will
the
come
card?
to me. It will come to me just now. Everybody, he was a real fraud for everybody last season. Everybody said, oh, he had a game, and he did score a few bullets.
Cresswell, Zuma, Kufal, Johnson,
No, it wasn't Johnson. Some other guy, but his name can't. It's not
Ogbonna,
ringing right.
Dawson, Diop,
Was it? Was it? I think it was.
Aguerd. Yeah, well, he and Johnson. Nah.
That's it. He injured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Madison Saka, Bowen, last one.
Son, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's rock back a little bit. So you're saying Son. What about Andreas for against Wolves? No?
I want to put
Yeah, okay. Fine.
yeah, the forward against Wolves.
I just let me see. Who else again? Was there not well kind of difficulty? Wolves playing for Southampton, Leeds, Newcastle,
Right, so those are the two strikers there one time already. So
City. We have the City assets already. Aronson's not a bad shout. I guess alright, yeah, that's the best shouts there.
so then, I mean, Haaland,
right, so sorry, who is
Mitrovic, and
you say again?
I was saying Haaland, Mitrovic, and Bamford up in
No,
front.
midfield again. Sorry,
Oh, Son.
sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
right. So now Haaland, Mitrovic, and Bamford.
Bamford, yeah.
Right, Haaland, Patrick Bamford, the goat.
Golden Boot.
And who's your last one?
Bamford.
No, I have our Bamford already. Haaland, Bamford, and Mitrovic.
Mitrovic.
All
Yeah.
right. Any now you want to change your mind? Anything you want to swap? Now you look back at it.
Um,
But you know,
I mean, if you really afraid Man U, Brentford could go to either Newcastle or Brighton. But I think that should be good. Goalkeeper wise, sorry. Yeah. Nah, I'm happy with that. What do you think?
even
Which one you
a
looking?
Pope is not a bad shout, you know, for a
Yeah, that
keeper.
was it. Pope
Yeah.
is not a bad shot.
Honorary
Yeah.
mentioned Pope. So let me know
Yeah.
when we did say Pope. We mentioned Pope.
Yeah.
Make up Pope on it.
Against Brighton because
Yeah.
Brighton don't have that many shots, but
A man say CR7. No, we don't talk about that. Anyway, CR7 Darwin Haaland up top. All right. D up going Fulham. Ooh, okay.
Darwin could be our next honorable mention as well too.
Yeah, Darwin. I want to say Bailey. No. Javi. I have a lot of respect there. That fraud. Everybody. That was. I don't know why people went off on Bailey. I really don't understand it, boy. That one threw him off, boy. I don't really throw him off. But let me see. You never know. He could turn up here. He could cause some trouble. But yeah, we can wrap it up there. Kevin, advice for the game week 2.
Don't panic after game week 1 yet. Don't make
Well,
too
too
many
late for that.
minuses.
People already started panic buying and
Yeah, I
stuff.
mean, if you didn't panic yet, but
Yeah.
it would look very dramatic because a lot more people playing right now at the beginning of the season, right? So people that have some newbies who just looking at who's the most bought in, so they say, all right, I'll buy them too,
Yeah.
right? So, but after like a few game weeks, they will stop playing. So once you keep your head cool for the first 3 weeks, you should be fine.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, of course, my usual piece of advice: please click that save button and also click the like. Please subscribe first, of course. Yeah, preseason exactly. See, I don't believe in preseason, Javid. I really don't. I don't believe in it. I don't care who, what, why. I don't because preseason and clearly we saw that Liverpool was amazing against City, and then look what they did
Now,
against Fulham.
Jesus too, but then you have others
Yeah. No, but
like
no.
Nunez and
To be
Haaland and
fair, right? They
what's the other?
flip. No, to be fair, Jesus looked good against Palace. He just didn't score. It's not to say he was invisible. You have some men that just invisible when the season starts. He actually looked okay, he just didn't score. So I wouldn't, I'm not discounting him here, but yes, he was firing on all cylinders and then nothing in the first game. 2 goals scored and none will be not even an assist. So yeah. But yeah, honorary mention to the Callum Wilson as well. Callum
Yeah,
Wilson.
so if we wasn't going to pick Haaland, I would have
Joe
said Callum Wilson.
Linton, big up all the time. You know, I must train that fraud there. Tony, big fraud. Hey, big up Javi, as always. Thanks, man. Hey, Javi, it's a new season. We love to have you on whenever you have a chance, bro. You could always DM me, message me on Twitter. Yeah. So my usual piece of advice, please click the subscribe button. We are 2 away from 600 people. Please don't forget to save your changes, save your transfers, and see if we put your captain on. You might be dabbling and tinkering. Please don't get distracted. And of course, guys, come on. It's only game week 2. Don't fall into the hype and don't fall into that template trap. They cannot have a template from nothing as yet. Let's see where the trends are heading first, the consistent trends, and then we can start to build the template. Right? So let's be patient. Be patient with Kane. Be patient with Jesus. Be patient with Trent and these guys. Let's see what's happening now. Before we go to Kevin, you think that we'll have a lot more success with strikers this season than we did last season? You think the strikers will finally?
Oh, I
You
mean,
have some good strikers.
after last season, anything is a success. So, yeah.
Can't go lower than that. I agree. Can't go lower than Cookie.
Yeah.
Cookie, I miss you. Of course, why had to get relegated? But I miss him. I miss him. Sorry. But anyway, guys, I want to thank Javi, Shimi, everybody for coming through the chat. Big up. We'll see you guys in the next one. Happy picking as always, and good luck. May your captain score hat trick, may your defender get clean sheets, and may your goalkeeper get 9 save points. Right? Big up all the time, everyone. And don't forget Arsenal's the greatest team in the world. Yeah. So we'll see you guys in the next